Yo, what up, everyone? I'm here, owner Rapping and Snacking, getting into another collector's corner right here. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok, Rapping and Snacking. So, we got all these pickups right here from Amoeba. Got vinyl, CDs, no cassette tapes, but I do have some VHS tapes right here. And everything I picked up, like I said, from Amoeba Records in Hollywood for $232. My favorite music store that I've been to. It's amazing. And let's go ahead and get started with the CDs. First, we have CJ Max album Platinum Game. Not an easy one to find, but I went ahead and found it here for $35. Great condition right here. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, dope stuff. Excited to import this into my iTunes. Moving on, we got a newer album right here, Cormega's The Realness 2. This is still sealed. This is brand new, $15.98. Which is interesting because I believe from Cormega's website, his actual website, it's sold out there. And I see on like some third-party sellers, this is selling for a lot more money than $15.98. So this is still $15.98 at Amoeba. They had a few copies, so if you're nearby, pick it up if you're interested. Moving on, we got DJ Muggs and Planet Asia's Pain Language album. But this is the advance or the promo copy because this does not have like all the artwork. As you can see, it's just like very generic, and then on the back right there, very generic. This was $2.99 right there. Great price for this album, and it is the promo, so it is a different pressing, but to my knowledge it has the exact same tracks. Moving on, so I actually picked up these two albums. I have not heard them yet, and I hadn't picked them up, but they're both by Father MC. So we got Father's Day right here for $3.99, and then we also got Close to You for $2.99. Now the reason I picked these up is because recently I was listening to the Who's the Man soundtrack, and obviously most people know that soundtrack for Party and Bullshit by Notorious B.I.G., and then the House of Pain Who's the Man song, and Eric Sermon's Hitting Switches, but Father MC is one of my favorite tracks on that, and it's Pimp of the Year, where he's actually going very hardcore on it. So I wanted to pick these up. I'm not sure if he'll be rapping as hardcore. It very much looks like R&B album covers, but I know he does rap too, and he does have some R&B features. But anyways, want to peep it out and see for myself how those are. So pick those up. Next up, another CD album. This is another one that's not super easy to find. We got Poor Righteous Teachers, Pure Poverty right here, $13.99. Another like pretty decent price. So Amoeba definitely has some stuff that are fairly priced for sure. At least I'd go ahead and say that. Moving on, we got a couple CD singles right here before we get into the vinyl. We got LBC Cruise, Beware of My Crew on like a little cardboard slipcase action right here. This was $3.99. And then, boom, there is the slip in, slip out action, big pause. And then that is featuring Trady and South Central. Really good song, actually. It's a shame we didn't get the full album. Now moving on to P.D. Pablo's Raise Up, one of my favorite P.D. Pablo songs ever, one of his best singles, clearly. And this is excellent song. And then it also has the remix. It has some snippets on here. So this was $3.99. Pick that one up. So those are all the CDs I got from Amoeba. Now time for the record. So I got two albums, or one album and one soundtrack on vinyl. One is the OutKast Speaker Box Love Below. This is 4 vinyl records in here, and it is the original pressing, which I have seen this album so many times, and I've never picked it up because I just wanted the original pressing, and I wanted it for a decent price, and this was $42.99, so I thought it was a decent price for original pressing. Extremely clean copy. The records are great, and I picked it up. Definitely nowhere near my favorite OutKast album, but just wanted it because they're my favorite group in hip-hop. But I didn't want the repress, so I finally found the original for $42.99. Pretty cool stuff right there. Then we got the Slam soundtrack right here for $5.99. It's got a promo cut right here. You can hardly tell because this is the inner sleeve, printed inner sleeve. But let me name some of the artists on here so you can know who's on the soundtrack. And maybe if you haven't heard this soundtrack, you'll go ahead and give a listen to it. We got Black Rob, Busta Rhymes, Noriega, Mobb Deep, ODB, Coolio, Boom Boom Boom, KRS, Dead Prez. So it goes on Big Pun. So if y'all haven't heard this, peep it out. $5.99 right there from me. But now moving on, let's go ahead and show this before I get into my vinyl singles. We have this awesome thing that I picked up. So this is one of my favorite movies right here. This is The Usual Suspects VHS box set for $25. So you got, the actors, boom, 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 and then you got some VHSs, a lighter, memorabilia, other stuff. So I just thought that was cool. $25 for one of my favorite movies ever, in this dope box that I've never seen. So made sure to pick that up. So that's non-hip hop related, $25 right there. Now some vinyl singles. So some of y'all don't know this, but 7A3 right here for $2.99. This is DJ Muggs's group before Cypress Hill. He's been involved in few groups clearly over his day, and many, many, many artists. And this is one of them, the 7A3. This is Drums of Steel. And boom, there you have it. Never had this before. $2.99. There you have it. Now, this is something I've actually never seen before. And this is by an artist named, I think, Bookie. I'm almost certain the name is Bookie. Yeah, so an artist named Bookie, and this is a song Blood Rush, and I only picked this up because it features Corrupt on it, and then it has another track on here. Let's just double check what it's called, 602, and both the tracks are produced by Battle Cat, and Battle Cat is just an awesome producer. But yeah, this is something I'd never seen. $1.99, I just picked it up. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I don't know if it's good or bad or mid or whatever. We'll see. But if y'all have heard that, let me know below. Moving on to something I do know and know very well is the Clipses' Wamp Wamp What It Do from their album Hell Hath No Fury. My favorite album by them. Great situations right here. $3.99 on the printed Re-Up Gang record sleeve with the hype sticker right there. There you have it. Moving on to a open shrink J-Zone vinyl right here. Choir Practice with Alley Oop and Lightweight. J-Zone, one of the more underrated artists right here. He's also just hilarious. $2.99, dope pressing, or great condition. And then moving on, we got Just Ice right here. One of the older artists in this video so far. We have here Not Touch the Just with Freedom of Speech, and he's going crazy on the cover. Boom, this was $1.99, and you got the little promo cut right there. And another older generation artist, we have Kool Mo D, They Want Money right here. Boom, boom, boom. $1.99 as well. So as you can see, a lot of singles are pretty fairly priced, at least in my opinion, in good condition as well. You got Mystical single Tarantula from the album of the same name. Tarantula right there. Mystical being as animated as ever with the awful tarantula graphic right there. And then you got Mystical on the back just looking aggressive. And then it's got the track If It Ain't Live, It Ain't Me on the B-side too. We got this track from a soundtrack, The Best Man, but this is the single What You Want by The Roots featuring Jaguar. So you can get that song from the soundtrack, maybe other compilations or albums too. I just don't remember off the top of my head. $2.99 right there for the record. And we have a Sir Mix-a-Lot vinyl single right here. Iron Man, and then also I'll Roll You Up. And it's got like two covers right there. So you got one for Iron Man and one for I'll Roll You Up. Boom, boom, boom. The vinyl comes out the top like that. And yeah, the cool thing too with these Swass records is that they usually come with inserts. So peep this one out. Comes with this Get Swass insert right here, and it's got some of the merch on the back. So I find that to be pretty cool. This was $3.99. We got Too Short right here, one of my favorite artists of all time, with a $3.99 vinyl single. And this is the single Don't Stop Rappin'. Really good song from his album Can't Stay Away, his unretirement album, right? You got the Short Records sleeve right here in Platinum We Trust with the hype sticker. Boom. The album's got some cuts on it for sure. We got Twin Hype right here. Do It to the Crowd. Man, I don't even know if I've heard this in a very long time, but this is $1.99. I just picked it up because it was in the section. I'm like, maybe I like it, maybe I don't. I don't remember. So boom, there you have it for $1.99. Decent condition. And then lastly of my vinyl, we have right here a song that I also haven't heard. But this is awesome because it's Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. It's one of his later songs, but this is with Slick Rick and Biz Markie for $1.99. The track is called So Fresh, so I made sure to pick that up. Mainly for Slick and Biz Markie, but yeah, this is probably on one of Will Smith's albums. It's in 1999, so it's probably on one of his solo albums, and Jazzy Jeff's also on it on the track. But anyways, pretty cool to just see things and randomly pick them up with zero expectation, without even checking it on YouTube if it's cheap enough. Like in this case, the $1.99 or the Bookie vinyl single that I got for $1.99 with Corrupt and Battle Cat. It's like sometimes you just want to risk it and just go and buy it. And maybe it's fire, maybe it's trash or whatever, but it's still a piece of history with some of your favorite artists. Anyways, that's all I got from Meba, $232. Got some pricey things like the OutKast record, the CJ Mack, the Usual Suspects things, but a lot of stuff I think was pretty fair priced and really dope in my opinion. I always love going to stores because you just get to see it yourself, see if there's cracks in the jewel case, see if the artwork is sun damaged, see if the promo cut, see if there's any writing on the labels or the sleeves or whatever. And I think it's much better than buying online. Unfortunately, it's just, there's just far less shops in person than there are online. That's just the way it is. That's how it's always been. So anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. Support local record shops and all that. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rappin' and Snackin'. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bless up. I'm out of here.